Hey, if you want to get some exclusive anime merch and also directly support this channel at the same time, check out our online store at AnimeUproar.com. We have original designs created by pro manga artist Kuzomari, including this Escanor Praise the Sun shirt. And now, featuring a brand new design, Meliodas Feel the Wrath. Link is in the description. You can use the discount code UPROAR25 for an instant 25% off at checkout. What is up everybody, it's Animac here for AnimeUproar, and in this video we will be talking about the strongest of the four archangels, Mael, and how powerful he truly is when he is in possession of his incredible divine grace called Sunshine. We already know that at his strongest, Mael is easily the most powerful member of the entire goddess clan, aside from the supreme deity herself. And in this video, I will look at all the information that we have about Mael and about the ability Sunshine in order to determine how strong Mael's full power compares to other characters in the story, including of course Meliodas. I am also very interested in how Mael at full power could affect the course of the wider 7 Deadly Sins story, both now and in the future. If you enjoy the 7 Deadly Sins content on this channel and you want to see more, you can leave a like to let me know. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Now this video will be looking at relevant information all the way up to the latest chapters of the manga, so if you're not caught up, be warned. There will definitely be some manga spoilers ahead. Please proceed with caution, and if you don't want any spoilers beyond the anime, then this is definitely the time to step away. Alright, so let's talk about chapter 297 of the 7 Deadly Sins manga, where we witnessed an incredibly important exchange between Mael and Escanor, an exchange that could completely alter the course of the 7 Deadly Sins story. This chapter could be setting up an overpowered showdown between Mael and Meliodas after he absorbs all 10 commandments. Although what happens after Meliodas absorbs the commandments will depend on how Meliodas acts when he emerges from the cocoon. Will the darkness from the commandments consume him? Will he be reunited with his emotions and become good again? Or will he be torn between light and darkness? Anyway, as Escanor, Merlin, Ludoshel, and the others are desperately struggling to contain the original demon and Zeldris, Mael swoops in and grabs the severely weakened Escanor. Even in his daytime form, Escanor was no match for the original demon, but after recognizing Mael, Escanor pleads with him to take possession of his grace Sunshine once more in order to save his friends from the demons. Escanor's amazing power called Sunshine, the very power that allows him to become so strong during the day and reach the nearly invincible state known as the One at noon, once belonged to Mael. However, as Mael tells us, the grace abandoned him when he became one of the 10 commandments, and thousands of years later it chose Escanor as the ideal vessel. Mael doesn't want to accept Sunshine at first because he believes that the grace chose Escanor for a reason. But Escanor says that without the power of Sunshine, they cannot possibly defeat the original demon and Zeldris. As strong as Escanor is in his daytime form, and we know that he is freaking strong, even he was unable to defeat the original demon. And Merlin and Ludoshel haven't been able to do it either. So the big question is, how strong will Mael be when he regains Sunshine, the divine grace that was originally created specifically for him by the supreme deity herself? While his body was still corrupted by the multiple commandments that he had absorbed, Mael's power level was over 200,000. On the one hand, the commandments definitely gave him extra strength, but the commandments were also eating away at him from the inside, which made him weaker and more mentally unstable in the long run. Now that he has gotten rid of the commandments, regained his memories, and cleared his head, we know that Mael should be extremely powerful, especially because he is currently in his original goddess body. He is not just possessing a much weaker human body like the other goddesses have been doing for most of the story. So if we take into account the fact that he is in his original goddess body and that his mind is finally clear, how strong will Mael be as he regains possession of Sunshine? Well, let's look at what we know about Mael thus far. During the previous Holy War, Mael's strength was compared to the strength of Meliodas, and after Meliodas switched sides and decided to join the alliance against the demons, the original Gother decided that the only way to stop the demons from being completely destroyed was to manipulate the memories of everyone who knew Mael, including Mael himself, and make him take Meliodas' place as the love of the 10 commandments. As soon as they lost Mael, the Goddess clan no longer had a chance to defeat the Demon clan outright, so they were forced to sacrifice their own physical bodies in order to temporarily seal the demons away inside the Coffin of Eternal Darkness. If Sunshine can make Escanor, a mere human, go from the lowest accurately measured power level of only 15 in his nighttime form, which is also the lowest power level that has been accurately measured in the entire series, to the invincible incarnation of power at noon each day, then it is reasonable to assume that Mael with Sunshine could actually be much stronger than Escanor with Sunshine. We know that Mael is infinitely stronger even without Sunshine than Escanor is in his nighttime form when Sunshine is not active. And we also know that Sunshine can make Escanor go from a power level of 15 to a power level of probably 200,000 or even more. So it isn't too much of a stretch to think that Mael with Sunshine could be a lot stronger than Escanor with Sunshine. By the way, the highest that Escanor's power has been measured in his daytime form is 114,000. But that is only because his power fluctuates so wildly that it is difficult to accurately measure his full power and potential. However, based on his feats during the most recent arc in the manga and how he has performed against enemies like Zeldris and the original Demon, I would place his power level at least around 200,000. Although when Escanor is in his state known as the One, his power for that brief period of time could be much greater. But again, there is just no way to accurately measure the One. So, how strong will Mael be now that Escanor has asked him to take possession of Sunshine, at least temporarily? And how is this going to affect the rest of the story? In terms of power level, it is really difficult to say for sure how strong Mael will become because, as I mentioned earlier, we do not have an accurate measurement of Escanor's power level in his daytime form. And we also don't know for sure what Mael's power level is without Sunshine. We just know that his power level was over 200,000 when he still had the commandments inside his body. My personal guess is that Mael's power with Sunshine will easily surpass 300,000. If we assume that Chandler and Cusack combining into the original Demon combines their two power levels into one, then Chandler's 174,000 plus Cusack's 168,000 equals 341,000. And that is assuming that as the original Demon, the two power levels simply combine rather than multiply. On top of that, we recently learned about the original Demon's special ability called Crisis, which actually increases his power the more damage his body sustains. I think that Mael with Sunshine will be instrumental in ultimately defeating the original Demon. And if I'm right and Mael with Sunshine will be the one to take down the original Demon, then his power level will have to rise well beyond 341,000. However, even if Mael does defeat the original Demon, possibly with the help of Merlin, King, and the others, it seems clear to me that the original Demon will not be the final boss of the series. After all, we still have Zeldris, who cannot be underestimated, we still have the Demon King, and of course we still have Meliodas, and we don't yet know how absorbing the Ten Commandments will ultimately affect his personality. Will he be the same Meliodas that he was before? Will he turn completely evil? Or will he be something in between? It is important to remember that in spite of my personal educated guesses, there is one major wild card involved in all of this, and that of course is the nature of Sunshine itself. This ability is incredibly unstable, and we know from Escanor's example that the power of Sunshine fluctuates wildly during the day. So wild in fact that its power cannot be accurately measured, and in his ultimate state known as the One, Escanor's power became so immense that the mere heat he generated could seriously hurt people around him. And this state is also known to put a heavy strain on Escanor's own body as well. So the question is, how will Mael's use of Sunshine differ from Escanor's? Does the fact that Mael has a goddess body rather than a normal human body mean that he will be able to use Sunshine more efficiently than Escanor because his body won't be as easily strained by the power of Sunshine? Does the fact that Sunshine was originally created for Mael mean that he will be able to control it more effectively than Escanor so that he can use its maximum power or even the One at other times of day and not just at noon? All of this is still a mystery for now, and I am really curious to find out what's going to happen next in the story. But I personally think that the original Demon, as powerful as he is, will indeed be defeated by Mael with Sunshine. Let me know if you agree down in the comments, and be sure to tell me what you think is about to happen next in the story. I have to say that the character of Mael has now become one of the most interesting characters in the entire 7 Deadly Sins series for me personally. And that's saying a lot when you consider how many great characters this series has. Mael starts out as someone who believes that all of the demons are filthy, impure creatures and that he would be doing them a favor by killing them. This is simply the belief system that Mael was brought up in. The Goddess clan and even his own brother Ludoshel instilled in him this message of hate towards the demons at a very young age. During the previous Holy War, we saw how members of the Goddess clan tried to kill all of the demons, and they were even willing to kill their own allies, such as the humans, if they so much as decided to help a demon, even if that particular demon didn't do anything wrong. So, they were clearly extremists, and members of the Goddess clan who rejected this extremist approach, including Elizabeth, Jenna, and Zaneri, were forced to pay a terrible price. Elizabeth was cursed by the Supreme Deity for daring to fall in love with a demon, and Jenna and Zaneri had to possess the bodies of humans in order to hide from the Goddess clan because they were considered to be traitors for refusing to support the war. So Mael grows up in this environment of hatred towards the demons, and the Goddess clan convinces him that they are fundamentally superior to the impure demons. But then, thanks to the powerful magic of the original Gother, Mael loses his memories and identity and he becomes Estarossa, the love of the 10 Commandments. Mael, the strongest of the 4 archangels, becomes a member of the demon clan that he hated so much for his entire life, and his own grace, Sunshine, abandons him after one of the Demon King's commandments enters his body. This leads to Mael becoming a split personality of sorts, as his inner goddess nature and the darkness of the commandment are in constant war with each other. Estarossa/Mael becomes increasingly mentally unstable until he transforms into one of the best villains in the entire series. In fact, for me personally, Estarossa/Mael has been the best villain that we've seen in the 7 Deadly Sins so far. However, Mael's development doesn't end there. After Gother and the others finally get through to him, Mael refuses to allow the commandments to tear him apart from the inside, and he banishes them. With this, Mael finally regains his memories and reverts back to his original goddess nature, but without his divine grace Sunshine, which was at the time in the possession of Escanor. Even at this point, Mael is conflicted. He realizes that he spent 3,000 years as a demon, something that he was taught all his life to despise, and as a demon he did many horrible things that he cannot fathom. We are left wondering, what is Mael going to do now? Is he simply going to fly away and leave the war and everything else behind him? Is he going to return to the extremist ways of the goddesses and decide to kill every demon he can find as revenge for what happened to him? Or is he going to see the truth, which is that not all demons are bad and not all goddesses are good? It is far more complicated than that. At this point in the story, it looks like Mael is waking up to the truth, and he has decided to help the others fight against the original demon because he wants to be good and do good things. The fact that Escanor is willing to return Sunshine to Mael tells me that Escanor senses that Mael's heart is now pure and that he is truly going to do his best to help save Escanor's friends and everyone else. Honestly, Mael's character arc has been an amazing one, and his development as a character has been exceptional. I seriously cannot wait to see what happens next, and I'm looking forward to hearing all of your thoughts about what is going to happen next in the story down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more, you can leave a like to let me know. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. If you want to get exclusive anime merch and support this channel at the same time, check out our online store, AnimeUproar.com. Link is in the description. Also, in case you don't know, we have a weekly anime podcast called Rant Cafe, where we bring a bunch of YouTubers together and talk about all the different things in the world of anime and manga. You can now listen to Rant Cafe on Spotify, iTunes, and anywhere else that you get your podcasts. Just search us up, RANT space CAFE. A big thank you to Trazo17 and De La Mancha 2 for allowing me to use their awesome 7 Deadly Sins fan art in this video. I will link both of their DeviantArt accounts in the description. Be sure to check them out and show them some love. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, see ya, Space Cowboys.